Good morning and welcome to Our Town at Common Coffee. This morning we're going to be talking with Karen Abowd, who is president of the board of the Greenhouse Project. But right now we're going to take a break for a word from our sponsor.
Here's to those little extras. That's what you'll find at Carson Tahoe's 5-star Women and Children's Center, including secure private suites in a home-like setting. Carson Tahoe Regional Healthcare. Here's to your health.
And welcome back, and we're here with Karen Abowd. Now tell us about the Greenhouse Project and how you got involved in it.
Well, I'll give you a little background. I was involved with the Downtown Consortium Beautification Committee for Carson City, and became very involved with how to help our community and help its looks. And then became vice chair of the Arts and Culture Commission, which is an entity in Carson City, and in that position needed to come up with a project that did not exist in our community that bettered our community, and from that the Greenhouse Project was born. And basically the idea behind it is that we would grow the flower baskets that go down the center of town, grow food for the in-need groups that exist in our community, which the food banks can't keep up with. And the kids would have a CSA, which Community Supported Agriculture, growing bunches of flowers for a 16-week period in the summertime, and that money would go back to the project, but the kids, by the same token, would earn a wage in the summertime to work the CSA and also gain job experience. Now, in the interim, we've tried and failed to locate the greenhouse in various locations, but we have engaged in a letter of intent with the Carson High School school district, and we are going to be located there, which is a perfect interface, and that way we've got kids of all ages. The superintendent of schools really wants the middle school kids as well as high school kids involved in this. And so it's a win-win, and we will own the greenhouse, so the foundation will own the greenhouse, so that when funding is cut, as it is right now, the project doesn't go away. And that's the idea.
Now where did the funding come from?
We're private funding. We've held fundraisers and that sort of thing. We're in the process of applying for quite a few grants. That's definitely a laborious process. Yes. And so we're working forward to literally get it out of the ground. So hopefully
to grow this thing.
Grow this thing. That's exactly right. But that's the idea. And this will be an energy efficient greenhouse. We're going to do a geothermal heat pump. So we've got heat in the ground. We're going to use solar panels. So we're working with all of those entities, and that's another learning component for the kids as well. So.
All right. Yeah. And now you're going to grow flowers, the flower baskets you talked about for the downtown area. Right. And then other flowers for other things?
On the outside grounds, yes. We will do cut flowers so that the kids can, in organizing a CSA, you get sponsors that want to buy the flowers, and let's say they're $12 a bunch, and you get 200 sponsors for 16 weeks. That equates to about $38,000 that the kids produce for the greenhouse to help support it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so.
And then the food part of it, growing some food. I mean, we do have food bank here, but it
can't keep up. Ron Wood Family Resource Center is our 501(c) umbrella right now, and they alone, they have over 3,000 families that they're dealing with regularly. And they just cannot keep up with the food need. Joyce has to buy additional food other than what the food bank can provide in order to accommodate. So this is just one entity that will help.
Okay. We're going to take a break right now for a word from our sponsor.
Folks all over Carson City are getting to know Jack, Carson City's public transit system that takes them to work, to home, to friends, and to shopping. Folks like Greg, who attends Western Nevada Community College. Greg knows Jack.
Oh, I can go anywhere in town with it at any occasion, and it's very convenient, and I enjoy it very much.
Get to know Jack. $1 each way for adults, 50 cents for youth, seniors, and disabled. Call Jack at 841-RIDE.
And we're back with Karen Abowd talking about the Greenhouse Project. Tell me about now raising money for this. Of course, anything like this is a chore. So
it is a chore, and like as I mentioned earlier, of course we have grants that we're working on, and wonderful volunteers that are helping us write those grants, which we gratefully appreciate. But in addition to that, last year we held our first concert and art auction at the Adele's restaurant, and raised $17,000 with that. We have one donor that has helped us considerably, and we again will have another concert this year, and with a band and other items to auction off, live and silent auction, so that will help that effort also. But donations are gratefully accepted, and to learn more about it, go on CarsonCityCulturalCommission.org and click on the greenhouse.
All right, and I mean this is something that, you know, people talk about wanting to make this town more beautiful. Well, this is an easy way to, you know, they can, if they got some money and they want to donate or some time, I take it, you know, and they can get involved and really help beautify the town.
That's right, exactly, and that's the whole idea. It also, for the kids, it's a good interface with the WNC system, because we're looking at having their students in their ag program and help mentor. And it's a win-win. They get job experience as well, but they're also teaching our kids something that, you know, they need to learn. And, you know, this harkens back to Michelle Obama's whole movement with fighting obesity and nutrition. Some kids don't even understand where things come from. So this gives them the opportunity.
I think it comes in a box.
That's right, exactly. Doesn't everything come that way?
With high fructose corn syrup sweetener.
That's right. So, you know, they're learning a nutrition component, and as well as a business component, and being involved with agricultural industry is just, it's a feel-good. It's a good thing for the kids to do. So. Yeah,
and tasting fresh-grown vegetables is...
There's nothing like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge difference. Get a tomato from the supermarket.
That's right.
And one from a farmer's market, one you grow at home.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
Exactly.
All right. So you're going to have vegetables, you're going to have flowers, and now these kids are going to be taking care of these every day in the greenhouse?
We will have a greenhouse manager, someone that works full-time, someone that works part-time, that the foundation will pay for to handle it. But the kids will have a daily involvement with all of that, because part of what they need to learn and understand is, you know, record keeping, monitoring, all the components along with weeding that goes, you know, goes into...
your hands dirty.
That's right, exactly. Every component that goes into a finished product. So it'll be a good experience for them. Very good.
Well, I'm sure they'll like that. And then, you know, some of the food that, you know, that they're going to grow is going to go to these families that you talked about.
That's correct.
The Ron Wood Resource Center and the food banks, maybe too.
That's right. Exactly. Yes. We have several resources like that within the community. So it makes it is for the kids. There is an engagement with community, both with the flower baskets that we get sponsors for, and with the give back to the community in terms of the food that they're growing. So.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on and talking to us about this, and thank you for tuning in. Tune in next time to the next episode of Our Town at Common Coffee.
Sometimes a simple thing like walking downstairs can become a life-threatening experience.
Help me! I've fallen!
I'm Janice Ayers, and we have a solution for less than $1 a day. It's called Lifeline, where you push a button and automatically through your phone system you summon emergency medical help, life-saving help. For Lifeline information, call RSVP today.